Leona Phyllis present for the applicants.
Good morning, Counselor. You may proceed.
Thank you. I'll defer to the attorney at Leiden regarding his client's appearance.
Yes, Judge. We ask that Connor, his appearance is waived today for the purpose of this hearing.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and so done. And you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I call Mrs. McMullen. Please state your full name for the court.
Sylvia Marie McMullen.
And how are you related to our proposed ward, Connor Michael McMullen?
I'm his mother.
Is it true that Connor is an adult male that resides in Chambers County?
Yes.
And who does he live with?
Myself and his father.
And has he always lived with you?
Yes.
And is it your intention to continue having Connor live with you too?
Yes.
Are you applying as co-guardian of the person?
Yes.
Is it correct that Connor does not have a bank account that he manages?
That's correct.
And based on your observations, what does Connor understand about finances?
Nothing.
Is it your opinion that Connor would be unable to understand medical instructions?
Yes.
And how does your son rely on you for his daily activities?
I have to feed him. I have to prepare his meals so that he can eat. If he needs anything financially, if he needs to go to the store or anything like that, I have to take him, let him pick out what we need, and then pay for it. I take him to school every morning when he goes to school or to his after school program, drop him off, pick him up.
And you had Connor was examined by a nurse, Dawn Harper, who was supervised by a Dr. Anthony Capili. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, we had previously submitted on March 5th, 2026, a physician's certificate of medical examination. The examination date was December 23rd, 2025, and we asked that it be admitted into evidence at this time.
So done. It's admitted, Counselor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it true that the certificate reflects that Connor is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and intellectual disability?
Yes.
And does it also reflect that he's totally incapacitated?
Yes.
Since Connor's turned 18, have you had him read and sign legal documents like a power of attorney or medical power of attorney?
He does not know how to sign his own signature.
Thank you. And to your knowledge, no one holds a power of attorney over him?
No.
And it's true, you don't owe your son any money, correct?
No.
And
That
you've
is
never
correct.
been, I'm sorry?
That is correct.
Okay. And you've never been convicted of a felony or anything like that, correct?
No.
No, you haven't?
No, I have not.
All right. And so it's correct that you are qualified to serve as co-guardian of the person?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, nothing would disqualify you, correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Pass the witness.
Fromberger.
Yes, Judge. I don't have any questions at this time.
Your next witness, Counselor.
Mr. David McMullen.
You may proceed.
How are you related to Connor?
I'm his father.
And were you able to hear all the questions I asked your wife?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
And did you hear her answers?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
If I were to ask you the same questions, would your answers be the same or similar?
Yes, ma'am, they would.
And you understand every year you have to file an annual report with the court about your son's condition and location?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you. Pass the witness.
Counselor.
Judge, I don't have any questions.
Ms. Phyllis.
That's all we have, Your Honor.
All right, anything, Ms. Fromberger?
Judge, I don't have any, just real quickly, I could ask either parent here. We talked again briefly yesterday, and just to confirm for purposes of the court, um, Connor is not receiving any benefits at this point, is he?
No, he is not.
Okay. And y'all have previously applied or attempted to apply for Social Security benefits?
Yes,
Okay. And because at the time he was a minor, you were unable to acquire benefits for him because your income was too high.
that's correct.
Okay. And you need to apply for his benefits now that he is an adult.
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any issues with making any decisions for him because he is an adult now and he's no longer a minor?
So far, no.
Okay. Do you anticipate that without the court granting this guardianship, that is a problem that you will foresee in the future?
Yes.
I have nothing further, Judge.
Anything else?
Judge, the only thing we have already submitted our order regarding fees. We only have 3 hours of time in on this case, so we ask that you approve that order.
All right, I'm going to approve the appointing of the permanent co-guardians of the person with full authority. And the bond amount, so there's no income currently, that's what I hear.
No, sir, there's no income.
All right, so I'm gonna order a $50 bond, cash bond. And approve that line of fees.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, call number 56, the state of Billy Leon Peacock. Mr. Jackson.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. You may proceed.
All right. I called my first witness, Laura Lee Morton. Ms. Morton, please state your full name.
Laura Lee Morton.
And you're here regarding the estate of Billy Leon Peacock, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And how are you related to Mr. Peacock?
He's my uncle. I'm his niece.
And he died at the age of 84 years of age in Chambers County, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And he died with a will, is that right?
Yes, sir.
That was dated February the 18th, 2019, right?
Yes, sir.
And there was a necessity for the administration of the estate, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And the will was made self-proof, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And it was never revoked by him, is that correct?
No, sir.
And no state governmental agency or charitable organization was named as the devicee in the will, is that correct?
Yes.
And there's no children born to or adopted after making of this will, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
No marriage was dissolved after making this will.
Yes, sir.
And you were named as a co-independent executor of this will, is that correct?
Yes.
You asked the court to appoint you as such,
Yes, sir.
and you're asking also to appoint Mr. Billy Adam Peacock, who is with us this morning as well, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Asking court to waive appraisers.
Yes.
That's all the testimony of this witness. I'll call my next if the court allow.
Hey,
Mr. Peacock, please state your full name.
Billy Adam Peacock.
And how are you related to Mr. Billy Leon Peacock?
He is my great uncle.
And he died at the age of 84 years in Chambers County, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And if you heard the testimony and the questions asked of Miss Peacock, Miss Morton, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
If I were to ask each and every question I asked of her, would your answer be the same or similar?
Yes, sir.
I think that's all the testimony I have to elicit, Your Honor.
everybody admit the will of probate and authorized letters. Thank you, counselor. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Judge. Take care.
You too. Call number 62, the state of Jaquita K. Ballard. Ms. Rendon, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
Well, thank you.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Decedent died on April 20th, 2026 in Chambers County. Decedent's date of death was less than 4 years ago. Decedent was a resident of Chambers County at her time of passing. The purported will dated September 24, 2003 is the last will and testament of Waukita K. Ballard. I do recognize that to be her will, and to the best of my knowledge, she did not revoke her will. She was not divorced after the date of the will. There were no children born to or adopted by her after the date of the will. There's no state government agency or charitable organization named as a devotee in the will. There is a necessity for an administration. The will names her husband, Stanley Eugene Ballard, as her executor. He is qualified and not disqualified to serve as such. The will is self-proof. The estate is non-taxable, and we request the appraisal be waived, Your Honor.
So done. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Cause number 70, the state of Patricia K. Pickett.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. You may proceed.
Thank you. Okay, your name is James Patrick Pickett, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And we're here to probate the will of Patricia K. Pickett.
Yes, sir.
Okay, she passed away on May 7th, 2026 in Chambers County, Texas, and she was 89 years of age. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and at the time of her passing, she was a permanent resident of Chambers County, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have a document here entitled Last Will and Testament of Patricia K. Pickett, and I will ask if you recognize this as her last will. You recognize her signature?
Yes, sir. I do.
As far as you know, she never amended or revoked his will. Okay. There were no children born or adopted after the date of the will,
No, sir.
and there was no marriage dissolved after the date of the will.
No, sir.
Okay, the will does not name the state of Texas, a government agency, or a charitable organization to receive anything under the will. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, the will names Lisa Michelle Pickett Postel to be the independent executor, but she has waived and has filed a written waiver with the court, and you are named as first alternate. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so you're asking the judge to appoint you as independent executor to serve without bond,
Yes.
and you've never been convicted of a felony.
No, sir.
Okay. And you're not disqualified from serving for any other reason as executor.
No, sir.
Okay, that's all we have, Your Honor.
All right, hereby admits the will to probate and authorize letters. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Cause number 75, state of Jesse Yarborough.
Hey,
Brinkley.
thank you, Judge. Good morning, Judge. Dean Brinkley on behalf of the applicant Jenny Belinda Bro.
Good morning. You may proceed, Counselor.
Okay, Mr. Bro, you're sitting right here with me. Your name Jenny Belinda Bro.
Correct.
You're the daughter of the decedent Jesse Yarbrough. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did he die on June the 18th, 2026?
Correct.
Was he 93 years old at the time of his death?
Correct.
Did he have a fixed place of residence in Chambers County on the day that he died?
Right.
Okay. Now you're the one who provided me the last one testament that we gave to the court. Is that correct?
Right.
Was it dated February the 2nd, 2018? That's when it was signed, correct? And you're familiar with your dad's signature? Was it his signature on that document? That document was never revoked. Is that correct?
Right.
And it was never replaced by another will. Is that correct?
Right.
Now, we have a need for administration in that there are assets that we can't obtain without going through probate. Do you agree with that?
Right.
Okay. Now, if I look in that will, I'm not going to find a state, a government agency, or a charitable organization named to receive under that will. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. After the will was made, there were no children born to the decedent or adopted by the decedent. Is that correct? And he had no marriages dissolved after the will was made. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So, Belinda, you've been appointed, or you've been assigned by your dad to be the executor of the estate. Do you know any reason why you couldn't serve in that capacity? Have you ever been convicted of a felony?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Judge, I don't have any further questions. We would ask that you approve it and then no appraisals would be had and no bond.
So done. Thank you, Counselor. Have a good day.
You too.
Cause number 77, the state of Lonnie B. Fisher. My good friend.
Morning.
Good morning.
How
Good
are
morning,
you,
Miss Judy.
Donna?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. You may proceed.
Okay,
Ross.
thank you, Your Honor. Can you hear us okay?
We can.
Okay. Ms. Fisher, would you please state your full name for the court? Judy Catherine Fisher,
And how are you acquainted with Lonnie Fisher, the decedent?
his wife.
And did he pass away on June 6, 2026 at Baytown, Chambers County, Texas at the age of 86?
Yes,
And so 4 years have not elapsed since his date of death, correct?
correct.
And was your husband a resident of Chambers County at the time of his death?
Yes,
And we filed a document with this court dated June 10th, 2024, which purports to be your husband's last will and testament. Is that his signature subscribed to that document?
yes,
And to the best of your knowledge, he did not revoke that document. Is that correct?
correct.
And no marriage of his was dissolved after he signed that will, correct?
Correct.
And he did not have any children born to or adopted by him after he wrote that will, correct?
Correct.
And that will names you as independent executor to serve without bond. And are you qualified to serve as independent executor?
Yes.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony or a crime of moral turpitude?
No.
Do you know of any reason that you would be disqualified from serving? And there's not a state, a governmental agency of the state, or a charitable organization named as a devotee in his will, correct?
Correct.
And there is a necessity to administer his estate, correct?
Correct.
And his estate's not taxable, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. We would just ask that the will be admitted to probate and that Judy K. Fisher be appointed as independent executor to serve without bond and the appraisers be waived.
Well done. Thank you, Counselor. Judy, good to see you. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
We
you.
be dismissed?
You may be.
Thank you.
All right, cause number 79, this interest of Brian Fred Woodson, an incapacitated person. Ms. Perry,
Yes, Your Honor. Suzanne Perry here on behalf of Ryan Woodson, and he's on Zoom separately.
okay, you may proceed, Counselor.
Ryan, can you
Yeah, unmute yourself, Ryan.
Can y'all hear me?
We
Yes.
can hear you now.
Okay, perfect.
would you please state your full name for the court?
Ryan Woodson.
And we're here today for a hearing on your application for a temporary guardian of the estate only of your father, Brian F. Woodson, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your father is 66 years old and a resident of Chambers County, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your father has been diagnosed with altered mental status and delirium, as reflected in the physician's certificate of medical examination that was completed by advanced practice registered nurse Brittany Turner and Dr. Ashton Donner, which was signed on June 11th, 2026. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I ask that the CME be admitted as Exhibit 1 that was filed with our application on June 30th, 2026.
And no objections, Your Honor.
No objection. Thank you, Counselor.
And Ryan, did Ms. Turner and Dr. Donner determine that your father is totally incapacitated?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you agree with the assessments made in that physician's letter?
Yes, ma'am.
Your father has been in and out of the hospital for several years and was hospitalized since January 2026. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you give the court a little bit of background on your father's condition and history?
Yes, ma'am. He was diagnosed cirrhosis of the liver. He just slowly over the years, he just got very, very confused to where it was very hard. The best way I can describe it, he was like a drunk toddler, just kind of like a bull in a china shop. He was just going to break something. He got to where he was just wrecking his vehicles, work. He was messing up more than he was doing good. And then on January 15th is when me and my mom took him down to the hospital. That's where he had a liver transplant. He had to go under 9 procedures. And since then, his health kind of just went downhill since then. So.
And what is his current location?
He's at Methodist Hospital in the medical center in downtown Houston.
Does your father have any financial power of attorney?
No, ma'am.
And is your father capable of making business decisions or handling his finances?
No, ma'am.
Is he currently able to hire his own legal counsel?
No, ma'am.
And there is an imminent danger to your father's estate currently. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is primarily caused by litigation that has been filed against him individually in the state of Nevada, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we have asked for this temporary guardianship so that you can ask for permission to hire counsel to represent him in that litigation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
and that lawsuit is in arbitration, and there has been pressure for you to be able to proceed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And there is no less restrictive alternative that would let us avoid the need for this temporary guardianship. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
And you understand that as temporary guardian, you will need to be bonded and receive advance court approval before you take actions on behalf of your father's estate, and that you will also need to account to this court for every dollar and cent of your father's money. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are willing to undertake those duties, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know of any reason why you would be disqualified to serve as his temporary guardian?
No, ma'am.
Do you owe your father any money?
No, ma'am.
You've never been declared mentally incompetent, correct?
No, ma'am.
And you've never had been convicted of any felonies or crimes involving moral turpitude, correct?
No, ma'am.
Regarding your father's assets, he does have a home with your mother in Chambers County. His other primary asset is their joint checking that I believe is valued at approximately $125,000. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So his share of that would be approximately $62,500, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And although he does have some other business interests, he does not have any other accounts that are in his name that you would have access to as his temporary guardian, correct?
Not that I know of. Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
Mayo.
Yes, sir. First, just as housekeeping before we get started, I'd like to ask that you excuse the absence of Mr. Woodson, our proposed ward. According to the CME, he would not be able to appropriately participate, and based on my interactions with him, I would agree with that.
So done.
Thank you, sir. All right. So we don't have confusion. I'll call you Ryan if that's okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. I want to make sure you have no felonies, no financial crimes, or crimes of moral turpitude in your background, correct?
That's correct.
And to the best of your knowledge, you are not disqualified from serving for any reason, correct?
Correct.
Is your father's condition essentially the same as he was about a month ago when I was able to go visit him?
He's about the same. It's good hours, bad hours at this point.
And so he hasn't shown really any improvement in his cognitive abilities.
That's correct.
Have you received any new information regarding the pending litigation that would make you believe that situation has improved or there may no longer be a need?
The status is about the same.
Okay. And has the financial situation for your father and mother improved or worsened since we last spoke in July? Or about the same?
About the same.
So it's your testimony today that you need immediate access to funds and the ability to contract legal professionals in order to protect your father and his estate assets, correct?
Correct.
And do you expect the powers that your attorneys are asking for, if granted to you, will be sufficient to help you put out the fires and get things at least on an even keel for now?
Yes, sir.
And there was a discussion of a possible power of attorney that your father believed exists, correct?
Correct, but he was confused about that.
That's my next one. So I personally reached out to the attorney he believed had done those documents, and per that attorney's records, there are no such documents that exist. Is that correct to your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. With that, Your Honor, my client is, I wouldn't say adamant, but he's not in favor of a guardianship. However, if he was to need assistance in a guardianship type situation, he expressed that Ryan is the person he would want to handle things for him. And I don't think that it's my place to resist Ryan's appointment, given my conversations with my client.
Thank you, Counselor. Ms. Berry.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Mayo?
I want to confirm that my appointment continues as we anticipate a permanent guardianship may be needed, just to make sure it doesn't the proposed order does not discharge me. And I just want it clear that I'll remain on as attorney ad litem until we get finally sorted. So,
And that's our
Okay.
preference as well, Your Honor.
Good. And the court agrees. All right, I'm gonna approve the order, attorney fees, ad litem fees.
thank you, sir. I figured that was the
And-
best policy to handle the temporary first and then permanent later. So
Yeah. So the 62.5 was a testimony that's needed for a bond. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I think it would be probably prudent to just maybe round it up to 75,000.
And Mr. Mayo, you agree?
yes, sir. I find usually 120% is about what they do. So I think 75 would be all right.
All right, so I'm gonna approve $75,000 for surety bond and approve the order appointing temporary guardianship of the state. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a
Can
good
we,
day.
can we
Thank you, sir.
clarify the
Go
date
ahead.
that temporary will expire? I meant to
Is
ask
it-
that yesterday. I'm
Is
sorry.
it in the order, Ms. Perry?
I don't recall if we had expiration. I believe the code is 60 days.
Mhm.
Is that right? Mr. Mayo,
Yes, sir.
I was thinking 90 days, but it's 60.
It should be 60.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm the same as you. I always think it's 90, but it's 60.
Okay. So then, even though it's not in the order, by law, it'll expire in 60 days. That good enough?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you all. Court's adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.